Saturday night baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Gleyber Torres continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy on the bump sitting on 99 career wins. So you know right now while he's taking his warm-ups, he's thinking about one thing. I need one more win to get to that magic century 100. That's a pretty big feather that you'll be able to put in your cap, and we'll see how he does in this one here today.
Now into the box, Justin Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
To 1-2 now. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me, and it's eye-popping, is the fact that this team leads the league in slugging percentage. And they do it in a variety of different ways. It's just not the long ball. Ton of guys in this lineup that can move the ball into gaps, take extra bases. Just great offensive approaches up and down. Be on the lookout for some guys looking to do some serious damage today.
Thairo Estrada is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner, not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 281 the average entering play. A dozen home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Just getting started here on the south side of this one. In the air to right center. Robert gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. On to the home half now. Yankees nothing. White Sox coming up. More baseball after this on MLB Network. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win the AL Rookie of the Year. Rock-solid pitcher.
Now at the plate is Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the second baseman,
Pitch on the way. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the back.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knockout.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Garcia, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Roll. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fifth.
A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and take, hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ball 2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Batting
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls, and he's driven in 45. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
And now the first pitch. Line towards center field. Robert
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
And they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's currently near the top of the batting average leaderboard, but he'll have to pick up the pace a little bit over the next several weeks if he wants to jump into that top spot.
Yeah, I don't want him to put pressure on himself right now, but he's got 2 months to get it done right here, to vault himself into that top spot. He has certainly had an amazing year up until this point.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And with an average over the 300 mark in his last 10 games, he's showing no signs of slowing down as we begin winding down the regular season.
Yeah, with only a couple weeks left, this guy has given you months and months of production. Every time he strides to the plate, certainly looks confident and has been swinging a hot bat lately.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Down in order go the Yankees. They trail it here 3-0. And now here is Yasmani Grandal. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Pitch popped up. And no one will get this one. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering. Luis Robert is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
A ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
One pitch on its way.
That's outside.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting up.
Standing in now, Leury Garcia. No balls and 1 strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And he is in there.
You know, D'Lo, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his batter and made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Count remains 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. White Sox will strand 3, but they lead it 3-0.
Welcome back to the south side of Chicago, where the hometown White Sox have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now the first pitch.
Luke Voigt
is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Very weakly on the ground. Will go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Gotta question the decision to run on an 0-2 count there. Sure, pitchers are more likely to waste the pitch in that count, but you also run the risk of that happening. Strike him out, throw him out, double play.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Waiting on it is Jimenez.
And that retires the side. Yanks held in check. Still down 3-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Number 13, Justin.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Thairo Estrada. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Moncada gloves it. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Madrigal onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Drew a base on balls his first time up.
Yasmani Grandal.
And now a pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 0-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Going back is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around down on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Up next to the White Sox, the 17th, Luis Robert.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Down to 3-1.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And that is off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
The Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Davy Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he couldn't get the bat off his shoulders that time. Nick Madrigal becomes out number 2 this inning. In now, Leury Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Moore at third with 2 away. Lays off 2-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-0 Chi Sox. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No balls and a strike to count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at a called strike. And there's ball 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Now batting, the 7th.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 delivery. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Now the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Wind up and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the White Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, it'll be Justin Turner, and they could use a spark from him here.
Justin.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. This is skied into short left center. Robert is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
Now it'll be Thairo Estrada grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Is Yasmani Grandal, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Bounce it to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Batter will be Luis Robert as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
One swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. After it is Gardner. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Madrigal struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. It's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with Cerdan. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hey! Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and This guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now another 1-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate here is Giancarlo Stanton. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Robert will wait on it, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And stepping in, Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And now, Luke Voit singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. The Yanks leave one. They're down 7-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Aaron O'Day comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's outside. Hey.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next, it'll be Jose Abreu. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back.
Really nice play right there. One of the things that was great about this, he was able to get close to the stands, get a good read on where the fans were, and track that one all the way into the glove. Terrific play on a ball that was definitely going to be out of play.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Estrada takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're on top 7-1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the AB now. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-1 home.
Nope, inside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hit to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Cody Hoyer comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. At the plate now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2.
Walk down. 3-2.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in next, DJ LeMahieu. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded.
1 run scores. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Up next, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the White Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. Yusmeiro Petit will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 6 tries. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. That's popped up out towards short right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead this one 7-2. Liam Hendriks enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. In previous meetings with Liam Hendriks, he's 1 for 2. Now the 0-1. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. He's set and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Hendricks, a former member of the Oakland A's. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Ready with the 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate, Luke Voit, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games, but when you swing the bats like these guys did today, 4 bombs. Anytime you hit 4 home runs, you got a pretty good chance to win a ball game.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago White Sox posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Dallas Keuchel gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Luis Severino couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.